I'm Jeffrey Scott, Scott Machinery Company in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we're a construction equipment dealer. We distribute goods and services to the overall trades in our area, and that consists of distribution of equipment for rental, for sale, and the parts and service that go along with it. And today I'm also representing my trade association's foundation. I'm a member of the Associated Equipment Distributors, which is a association of like dealers throughout the country. We also have a separate foundation, the AED Foundation, of which I am the chairman. And our purpose of the foundation is primarily workforce services and promotion of our industry and the need we have for skilled technical employees throughout our system. Well, right now, we know that there's a tremendous investment into really secondary and post-secondary schools, universities, colleges throughout the country. And at this point, we feel that as an industry, it's a little bit out of equilibrium. It's much more skewed towards institutions of higher learning, mainly universities. And we find that for our industry, we believe that there needs to be additional attention, additional percentage of funding to really community colleges and also high school programs that we promote the need that we have in our workforce CTE needs, and that's primarily diesel technicians. And we know there's money there. We think especially here and now as people retrain and then move into other jobs and services, our foundation has education programs, awareness programs to promote the jobs that we need. And certainly we look for funding on and beyond for our junior colleges, community colleges, and certainly high school CT programs. Well, right now in our industry, it's compounded. We've had a need for certified technicians in our dealerships for decades. Our foundation is fast at work accrediting our community colleges and really encouraging high school students to look at careers in our industry. And that demand has been multiplying, and especially now as people retrain for jobs. We also have an opportunity because of the infrastructure bill that we're all very aware of that was funded. That's going to increase the need in our dealerships as we build America's backbone and infrastructure. We're going to be selling more equipment into them, we're going to be renting more equipment, and subsequently, as those repairs need to be made, we're going to need those people in our dealerships to fix, maintain, and restore those pieces of equipment back to the funds that are going to infrastructure build in our country. Well, you know, as I mentioned, right now it's extremely important. We need a skilled workforce throughout our infrastructure of dealers. As I mentioned prior to this, is we rent, sell, we provide parts and service for all of our equipment. And as we're out be it the infrastructure bill or really the construction booms that are going on in our country right now, we are able to supply the amount of certified, skilled, not only managers, parts people, but primarily technicians to really help return this equipment to service. We think that demand is even more now as we wait for supply chain and some of the things that are going on to restore new equipment into our infrastructure. We need the technicians now to go, and these are highly skilled and highly paid jobs where most of the backbone of our equipment is all computer diagnostics. So the need for these technicians with a high level of skill of diagnostics in the hydraulics and electronics over hydraulics, and even in future alternative fuels, are in more demand now than they ever have been. Another area that's really important to us is our government right now, certainly on the federal side, through Perkins grants and other types of workforce CTE funding, we find there's a tremendous opportunity. Just today at our foundation meeting, we had Representative Fox, Congresswoman Fox from North Carolina, who is the co-chair of the Education and Workforce Committee in Congress. And she was able to express to us that there are monies within our federal government that they're trying to get bills passed to do exactly what we want in our industry. And that, again, is this level of CTE educated technicians and really managers in our organizations that can build our businesses, help rebuild America. And I think that the opportunity is there, not only from our industry, other industries, to promote this into our government, in our federal government. In return, the federal government often push those funds back into our states. And we work very closely with our state Department of Labor to help fund these various programs, and specifically our diesel tech programs in our community colleges.